Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James, and in today's video, we're going to go over a case study showing the importance of fighting fake listings in Google Maps. On our left-hand side is a GeoGrid tool. This tool actually allows us to see the most accurate scan of ranks in Google Maps. What it's doing is mirroring, if you were to drive around in your car, where a person ranks for what keyword. On the right-hand side is a local business protection platform, and this monitors any listings that are deemed fake or old and watches for them to get closed down. It also watches to see if any listings are reopened, and if so, our team will go back in and see if they're still deemed fake and remove them again. Now, let's just go back to our GeoGrid scan. So we have a 13 by 13 mile scan. Each node represents 1 mile. If you see an X, that means you rank 20th and below. So for this particular keyword, which is tax consultant, our client ranks in a 2 mile by 2 mile area, 30 maps. First, second, and third, you're in the map pack. Anything else, you're not in the map pack. Our client came to us on February 15th, 2021 and asked for our help. They gave us 5 keywords: corporate tax services, tax audit defense, tax consultant, tax help, and tax relief, and asked us to fight the fake listings on their behalf. So February 15th, we detected 137 companies in front of our client's ranks throughout this 13 by 13 mile area. And our team began to go in and see what was going on, what was deemed fake, if there were even any fake listings there. And what we found is by February 19th, we identified and removed 18 listings. But it gets even crazier because by the 20th, that number jumped to 76 listings removed. And that's reflected right here in the GeoGrid scan. So in 5 days, our client went from a 2 mile by 2 mile presence, being third in maps, to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, a 13 mile presence of being in the map pack. That's a huge jump. 5 days. Went from 2 miles by 2 miles to about 13 miles worth of presence. That's incredible. But the work's not done there. So as time progresses, we're still auditing, we're still looking through all the scans to see what's deemed real, what's deemed fake. If it's fake, report it to Google. So let's jump to March 1st. So we're at February 20th. We're just going to go through the timeline. We can see the numbers moving up and down a bit. So you might be asking, why is the remove number going up? See, it's 90 right there, but then it drops. So what happens is there are ways for the people controlling the fake listings to try to get them restored. If our system detects that the listing's been restored, our team will go back in and see if it's still deemed fake. The reason why I say still deemed fake is there's always a world where someone can be like, okay, well, my listing got reported, and let me just correct it and make it within Google's terms of services. 99.9% of the time, that's not what they're doing, but there is that chance. So we'll go back in and audit that listing again to see if it still is against Google's terms of services. So let's just move to March 1st. So at March 1st, we removed 89 listings, and we can see in the GeoGrid scan, those are the reflected results of removing 89 listings out of the maps. And let's just keep going a little bit. So now we're going to move to April 5th. And we can see at March 23rd, the amount of listings removed jumps from 84 to 131. So while at first glance you might say to yourself, this is a really cool service, but why would I pay for more than a month's worth of work? In month 1, the work should be done. All the listings should be removed. Why would I pay you month 2? Well, the sad state that we're living in right now is the people that make the fake listings are relentless. They're going to churn and burn the listings. They don't necessarily care that they're getting removed. They'll just make new fake listings. And that's why our service is needed every single month. As you can see here in month, our clients started in February, it's now March, and the number's already at 131 listings removed. Let's just move to April 5th. So here, April 5th, the amount of listings monitored jumps to 316. So, ranks in Google Maps is ever changing. Everyone's always competing for first. So we're always constantly looking to see who's in front of our client to ensure that they're following Google's terms of services, but more importantly, that they're not fake listings, that it's not a listing staring at a tree, that it's not a listing that's in the middle of a random road. So let's just keep going down the timeline. April 10th, 128 listings removed. And now we jump to April 25th. And this is actually the date of recording for this video. So 128 listings, the number now jumps to 170 listings. 170 listings to date has been removed in front of our client. Now I say in front of our client because our client pays us to remove fake listings in Google Maps in the name of them ranking better. So we only look at the competition in front of our client, not behind. The issue is so dire that we just don't have enough physical energy. The company doesn't have enough energy to fight all of the issues in Google Maps for Google. Maybe one day we can work alongside Google to do so, but as of right now, we have to be realistic, and because of that, we only fight fake listings that are in front of our client. So, April 25th, we can see that the number jumped from 128 listings removed to 170. Insane. But we can see, due to the effects of fighting the fake listings, our client's doing very well. And now, our client has a very strong foundation to continue in their local marketing campaign and maybe have a much less costly budget to get even stronger results than they see now. Let's just poke through these keywords just to see the effects of today. Corporate tax services, oops. Tax audit defense. Tax audit defense looks like it's doing really well. That's where they started, and that's where they are right now. Tax consultant, tax help, and tax relief. And just to be clear, so tax consultant to date, just a keyword tax consultant had 93 listings removed. Corporate tax services had 28 removed. Tax audit defense had 11 removed to date. Tax help had 14 removed to date. And tax relief had 24 listings removed to date. And don't get too wrapped up around the number. I mean, the amount of listings being removed to date is important, but every single listing has its own presence. So think for a moment, this is now the ranks of a spam listing. So this listing's third in maps, and over here, there's 6th here, 7th here. All of these numbers become a void when the listing's removed, allowing for everyone else to move up one space. So if you remove enough fake listings in front of your way, you can naturally just land in the map pack and not have to have such a steep spend on your marketing campaign. Or you can take that same budget and use it toward other efforts, such as maybe running ads or maybe working on your SEO on your website. So this concludes our video. I don't want to make this too long, but the goal of this video is just to show the importance of why you need a strategy to fight fake listings in Google Maps, and showing how the issue is not going away. Unfortunately, all we can do as a third-party company is address the issue and report it to Google, and in hopes that Google removes the fake listings. Until Google or a government agency steps in to really put pressure on the people making the fake listings, the issue is not going to go away. And if you ignore it, if you don't address this issue, I mean, these aren't good ranks. I mean, in 5 days, you can see the difference. It speaks for yourself. In 5 days, those are the ranks our client now sees due to removing the fake listings. All right, everyone. This concludes our video. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to us. We have our contact page, and we have our Facebook group, Local Business Protection. Take care now.